So I'm going to attempt to make me a little flower bed. Just a small one. Got some little pieces of wood down here. It's not going to be anything. It's not going to be anything big and grand or whatever. And then this wood is not treated, so it's not going to last long. But I don't want anything permanent anyways, because I haven't decided where I'm going to put it at. And I might end up doing a couple more. Thought about down there at the edge of the driveway, like on the side that we don't have the fence. Then I thought about just putting it in the yard up here. I thought about putting it up there. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put it at. But I figured I would attempt to see if I can make one. Like I said, just something simple. Something that John won't run over. That's the goal. If he's, you know, mowing or whatever. Because I put some flowers in my little flower beds. And I put a lot of seed in there. And I need to get some of those moved out. They're little. I'm hoping that they're done by August. It ain't looking good on my flowers, to be honest. I had big hopes of being able to help my sister-in-law with my niece's wedding bouquet, but it's just, stuff ain't working, and I know we still got a little while. I'm less than 2 months now, though, and it's just, it ain't working for me. I need to message her and see how her flowers are coming along. Hopefully hers are doing better than mine. I think she planted like a garden full of flowers. But yeah, I want to make the flower bed. It'll just be something for this year. We'll pop it up off the ground come spring or fall or whatever, and then it'll go back to being normal, you know, grass or whatever, I think. Unless we absolutely love it there, then we'll figure out a permanent position. Anyways, nothing around here is permanent. Y'all know this if you've been around. The backyard still has a lot of work. It's got to be done. The front yard, we have work we're gonna do in it. John said maybe next year. He wants to just like leave it this year though. Plus we got so much other stuff that we need to do anyways. So maybe next year. But I will be glad to have it all done so we can do some permanent things. Like I want to do some landscaping down the front. I want to do some little spots in the yard, you know. But anyways, it's fine. We're gonna try to make do. And I figured I got these little pieces of wood here. They're the same size. How hard could it be? We're gonna figure out, I guess, how hard it can be. It's kind of rainy today. Neighbor went down the road. They probably can't even see my camera, and half the time I just force myself to keep going. Then there's the other time when I'm like, you look like a goofy goofball, you know. Anyways, I got 4 boards. We're gonna see if we can make a flower bed with it, get it on the ground somewhere, and see how it goes. That's what we're doing today. It's hot but cool, so it's just sticky out here. And I think there's a chance of rain all day long. I don't know. I'm over the rain. It's been raining since like Friday, I think. And it's not like consistent, thankfully, but it's like breaks up. But it's too much. Even with it not being fully, it's still too much. Like I need sunshine to feel like my full potential, you know? See, shouldn't that be easy enough? Alright, y'all, so we're going to go find a place to put that. That's the hard part, is finding where I want to put it at. Because it's just temporary, like I said. I mean, obviously, you've seen it. And it's just a way that I can put some flowers somewhere in the yard and not have to worry about John running them over when he's mowing, like I said. We're definitely going to landscape down the entire front of the house because that's something that I want to do. And I came out here Sunday and redone this. I couldn't hardly stand to see the onions being squished down, and I know the damage is already done. Some of them are starting to stand back up, but I know the damage is already done. There's really not much I can do about it, but I just got tired of seeing it. Obviously the ones that's under here are still going to have to be crunched up because I want to try to protect my strawberries a little bit, just to kind of help deter the deer that visit in our yard sometimes. from eating them, because it take the deer one time, y'all, to come out here, see these, and be like, that's good, and let us eat all of my strawberries like they did last year. So I got that covered. It's good enough. Yeah, just one of those things. The tomatoes are looking beautiful. I need to come and I need to trim this one off. It's going to be really hard for me to do that though, but I know he needs to go. It grew out to the side, I guess, because this one is so big, and then that one did it too. It's going to be hard for me to cut them down, because it's just how my heart works. I can't hardly stand it, but they're doing beautifully out here. These are surprisingly large now. Them are actually overripe, and where they rained, they busted, but we'll still eat them. But yeah, our little tomato bed is doing pretty good. And then these are the beds. I think this is just, I don't know what this is. This looks like none of my seeds come up, maybe a few of them. A lot of weeds. And then this is some flowers too, and some weeds. And then up here, this one's doing the best. And I need to get quite a few of these out and move them around so that I have better luck of more, having an abundance of flowers. So I went in to get a battery and put on boots, and I made myself, I'm always usually happy to eat. I made myself some lunch. Anyways, it's like 11:30, but I thought maybe I needed some food. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. I just don't like feeling icky. I don't like feeling lazy and fatigued and whatnot. So maybe that'll help me. Talked to Kim a little bit, and so the mail ran. We're running here and check the mail, because if it came, I'll get like notifications that stuff is out for delivery, and then it won't be here. So I'm hoping. Looks like it did come. I'm gonna just share this cute little stuff that I bought. This something from Heather. I really enjoy tumblers like Stanley's and whatnot. Stanley's my favorite, but there's other ones that I like okay too. And I like kind of putting little boots on them, little protectors for the bottom of them, and straw toppers and all that fun stuff. And I was on Etsy looking, and I was looking for a gift. So then I ended up finding something for myself. A lady 3D prints like dogs. I guess it's mostly dogs. 3D prints things anyways. And she had a bunch of different breeds of dogs for the cups. And so I just sent her a message, and I was like, do you do, or could you do a Australian Shepherd? I have a red one. I'd like to have, accessories that match her. And I sent her a picture of Clovis. And it's not exactly like Clovis, because, she was making something that she could market to everyone, kind of thing, but she sent me two, and she made one with brown eyes and then made one with blue eyes. Clovis has blue eyes. I guess y'all know that. So I wanted that one. I was excited that she done a red try with blue eyes, because it can be hard to find exactly what I need to match Clovis. I can't get this open, and I don't have a knife in my pocket. Found a screw though. Clovis's eyes are blue, but they're so blue that they're almost white. But she made the blue eyes, and it was good enough, and that is more universal for her. And then I ordered this to hang off of the handle. So this will go on the top of the cup, and this will go on the handle. Who are you? See it?
Yeah.
And a straw topper. And then she sent this for free, which is just a little keychain that has the same head on it as the other stuff, which is so sweet, and I am so excited about it. Now I don't know what color cup I want to use. I've got a lot though. I was thinking maybe a blue, do the blue with brown. I don't know, but I was excited about it. I'll take this off the keychain probably and just like have it hanging down I'm excited about it though. I was happy to get that. And then everybody likes free stuff. And I don't know what this is. I'm guessing that it's a homemade card because she made me one last year. For my birthday last year, she made me the homemade card. And I still have it in there. I had it on the coffee bar forever, and then I redone the coffee bar. And so I put it in, I got like a photo box that I keep all of my friend mail from like YouTube friends. And this isn't from YouTube, but I mean, I'm putting it on YouTube, and she's a friend from YouTube. Like, that's how we become friends. So so I just keep all that. Like, if people send me gifts from the Amazon wish list, I will put the little like gift for you notes that come in that thing. So I just have a little thing of the little gift tags and whatnot. Sorry, I was trying to read and talk to you, and it is a homemade card. Look at it. Oh my goodness. It says always lick the spoon. I love it. Alright, so I ended up deciding very last minute I was carrying the weed eater out here. Somebody's not too happy today. I was carrying the weed eater out here and looked down. I was like, I don't like it. We used to have a little flower bed up here in the front yard, and I did like it. The little Shrek. I don't know why we named him that. I think because he like overgrew everything else that we had around it. The tree that we have up here, this one right here, we had that down there in that little flower bed area, and it had big rocks around it. John actually moved the rocks from the backyard. We got a bunch in the woods, like a pile of big rocks that we're going to use eventually somewhere. The plans and hopes are on a pond, but he moved them back there. We killed out everything in it because it was just little like green bushes, a little willow tree that I was kind of sad to see go, but it was just part of the process of getting the basement built. And Shrek just laid in the yard for like 2 weeks probably. And we're just going to let it die, but then Nolan wanted to try to save it. So we put it up there, not knowing if it would live or not. And as you can see, he definitely lived. So anyways, I thought we will wait and put anything down there just because I also worry that it will look like an eyesore if it's not done correctly, you know. And I want it to look good, or I wouldn't be wasting my time on it. I want it to look decent, I guess. Anyways, moral of the story. I ain't the only one not in a great mood today, don't sound like. I put it here. Well, there's not much grass growing here. That could be a problem. But if anything, that way I'm not really killing much grass. I know the sun will hit it though. The evening sun will hit in this spot. So I figure we're going to try it out anyways. I got some boxes I'm going to lay down to try to help with weed control. And then we'll fill it up with some dirt and some soil. What are you doing? Oh. And I still, once again, don't have a knife. You would think that I would have thought to grab one, put it in my pocket. But I didn't, so. Well, at least I got that going for me. I'm pretty decent on the amount of cardboard I needed. Sorry, buddy. I don't love it, but it adds a little bit of something out here to the area. So, and I got to plant me some flowers, so maybe it'll work out okay. My flag is on its last leg, but I don't want to let it go. Bert bought me that one and sent it to me sometime or another, maybe 2 years ago. Not exactly sure, but we're gonna let it ride it out. I thought about taking it in too and replacing it and putting one out here that putting a different one out here. She sent me another one with an M on it that I actually put on the mailbox typically during summer. Right now there's one out there with a goose on it. I think it says something about spring, so I need to switch it out. So I might put that one down there, but I really hate to retire that one because Bert sent it to me, and every time I see it I think of her. But I also don't want it to go, you know, get completely torn up, because it's important to me, and like I said, every time I see it I think of her. So I think I might go ahead and find me a different one to hang out here and take that in. I might put that upstairs in my reading nook, just hang it on the wall. It don't match the theme up there, but it doesn't matter because we don't care about stuff like that. We just care about, you know, what brings us joy. And every time I see it I think of Bert, and so I think we might do that. We might take it and put it up, because I obviously don't want it to get, you know, torn up or anything, because it's important to me. So we might do that. I think we're gonna do that and go ahead and just take it in, and then I'll find a different one. It's also crooked. Do you notice that? You might not notice it on the camera, but it's like the top is ripping and it has a hole in it right here. So we'll take this in and then we'll find something to replace it with. Like I said, I know I got more flags in here, so we'll replace it with something. But obviously they're looking a little pitiful right now, because they need, you know, to root and whatnot. I got the flower beds up there cleaned out, so we're gonna call that good enough, I think, and, you know, just say that we've done enough for the day, because sometimes you don't feel like doing stuff. So if you just get yourself to do a little bit, that should be good enough, and that's what kind of day we're having. So it's a good enough day. What do you think, girls? Do you approve of it? Having a little bit of landscaping out here by your house? No comment? Oh. We would do more, but you would eat it. So there's that. And with that, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.
Life ain't perfect, but it's all we've got.